Mm-hmm. Keep going.
How about now?
Oh shit.
On the night I was born, the rain was pouring. God was crying, lightning struck. Power outage, sparks was flying. The real one's here.
Turn your gain up. That's probably what the issue
The
was.
young boy that walked with lions. On the outlines of chalk where the corpse is lying. Is it good?
Yeah.
Corpse is lying. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying. With the y'all lying. Got these nerds thinking that you niggas hard as I am. That just means y'all ain't as comfortable as y'all in lying. Stretching the truth. No one never stressing the booth. Do I need to keep going or you get the picture?
I think I got the picture.
Huh?
I think I got the picture. Oh shoot, I could actually finally light my candle up tomorrow. Let me pull this down because it keeps rubbing against my face.
Best rapper alive, headshot. They're going to the best. Now they tell you he never lied.
1, 2. All right, cool.
All that I trust is you. Yeah, yeah.
I've been doing my own thing.
Blake Corn? No, haven't got drafted yet.
I know he's doing it. They, they have times where they can create your own draft class, and somebody's created draft class for the next draft class, and that's what happened there. I would change it, but I don't know what the heck I did with the doggone remote to that thing.
It's behind you.
Huh?
It's behind you.
Ah, jeez, Louise. I found it. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's us.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm already on. Trans all says stabbing trans. People are stupid.
All right, let's get it.
Yo, 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 yo. Lord have mercy, that was loud. All up in my doggone ear. What is going on, though?
Big one.
I am alive. I would hope so.
I am unretired. I'm officially unretired.
I'm retired from what?
I retired from gaming for so long that now I am back. I bought myself PS3, and with it I have 4 games: Far Cry, Far Cry 3.
I know that picture. I know that picture anywhere.
I have Far Cry 3. I have Batman Arkham Origins. I have Assassin's Creed 3, and I have FIFA 11. Basically, it's from the best era of my favorite era when I was gaming, 2012. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Good times, good times.
Speaking of good time, have you seen?
Anytime you need it, baby.
I actually hated that show
What is wrong with you?
a lot. I thought you knew this. I was annoyed by that show. It bothered me.
Of all the
'Cause
things,
it was one of
all the
those
shows
things
that
that-
hate, you hate good times.
It was one of those things. I don't hate a good time. It was just the show. The show was like when you're younger and you would rather watch cartoons, but you're the youngest in the house and they make you watch things you don't want to watch. That kind of thing.
Jamie said, "Don't be too loud."
Yeah.
You can hear me all the way in Myrtle Beach. Pipe down, bruv.
What else? But yeah, unretired.
Anytime you need to pay me good time.
Then,
Not in hustle.
Oh, yeah,
not in
yeah.
hustle. Keeping your head above water. Temporary layoffs. Easy credit ripoffs. Scratching and surviving. Can I do it? I don't know why that song is stuck in my head now.
I don't know why, how those are good times. I don't know how getting a temporary layoff is a good time.
Let's talk about it because the entire
How is an easy credit ripoff a good time?
how is hanging in the child line good times? Why do we sit there and enjoy
Anytime you need a payment, anytime you need
What-
a friend,
what
so
is-
you're
what was
lonely,
the-
so you're broke and lonely. That's a good time.
what was the
Now, the only good thing
fascination with just the struggle?
Not getting hassled, not getting hustled is a good time, I guess.
I mean,
But keeping your head above water, that's a struggle.
that's yeah.
That's a struggle.
We really
Make it
sat
a way
there.
you can, like
We really sat there and enjoyed a sitcom
y'all said.
about the black struggle.
Yeah, and we ate it up.
We
All
ate it
because
up.
some nigga yelled dynamite. I'm not even. You can't even say I'm wrong. You can't even say I'm wrong.
Oh,
A nigga yelled dynamite,
dynamite!
and we ate that shit the fuck up. Said, oh, it doesn't matter that they living in the hood, that they living in the projects and broke and struggling every day. It doesn't matter. A nigga said dynamite in the craziest way possible. Who cares?
Dynamite!
Yes.
Oh my
Remember, he
god!
had a whole episode where he had a dream that he was a white man. Because he was trying to get a job he knew good and damn well he wasn't going to get.
Oh, woo!
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
You've learned nothing.
we have learned something. I've learned that I'm over the black struggle movies and shows. That's why I refuse to go watch Color Purple.
I was going to watch it anyway.
I refuse.
That's one of those things you didn't even have to say you weren't going to do. I just wasn't going to do it.
And then somebody hears somebody, we're going to go see The Color Purple. I was like, yeah, enjoy your
Yeah.
crying and stuff.
Yeah. Enjoy that.
Yeah, I want no parts of that.
Mostly because I was forced to watch the original. So
I've never seen the original. I've never seen The Color Purple.
Don't do it to you.
I refuse.
Don't.
My mom made me watch Roots.
Yeah, no. I remember I watched all of it.
Like, sit down and watch Roots. Like, Mom,
I watched all
I
of
don't
it.
want to watch this.
Roots.
I didn't ask.
I watched all of it. Roots, King, Selma, Lord Selma, all of it.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
Selma, Lord Selma. We
Yeah,
watched that in
yeah.
we watched that in civics, and
I'm
like,
amazed I didn't watch Mississippi Burning. Good Lord.
that was like a few months after the whole Jussie Smollett situation, and then Journey is the star actress in Selma, Lord Selma.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around.
Every time I hear that song, I think of that scene from the Boondocks. When they say that and then they go get their ass beat. And they all sitting on the bus, beat up and stuff, still saying the same thing.
Like, I get it. Our ancestors went through a lot.
Yes, a lot.
But can we make movies about something other than our ancestors going through a lot?
It doesn't make money. So there's a movie called American Fiction, right? American Fiction is precisely about there's no way.
No.
There's no way.
No.
There's no.
No.
Come on, Shala.
No. Dang. Duke Ball.
You should be fired immediately.
Duke Ball.
You should be fired immediately.
Anytime Duke loses, I gotta say Duke Ball. I don't care if it's football.
Anyway, what was I talking about?
It's about struggle movies.
Right. So struggle movies. Yeah. There's a movie called American Fiction, right? American Fiction. It's coming out this year. It's coming out soon. This guy's writing he's writing book. He writes a book, but he's a black author. He's writing a book about serious stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
About as an author. However, his books aren't really selling because he's living in a world that prefers the stereotypical stuff. And I say that because there's a scene in there in the trailer where a woman has written a book. Black woman wrote a book, and it's basically like the stereotypical drama. It's got the stereotypical like rhetoric in there and all the relationship drama and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? But her book is selling. Like she's sitting on a panel reading an excerpt from it, and like a white lady stands up and gives a standing ovation to it. You know? But mind you, it's basically like nonsense. Not nonsense, but it's basically a story about the typical black struggle in front of an all-white crowd, and it's all like it's selling, basically saying white people really enjoy the drama of blackness versus the consciousness of it. Hence, something we're going to get into a little bit later. So
We're cooked.
yeah,
We are cooked.
we are cooked.
Oh gosh, this play.
This is nuts. We are cooked though.
The way he threw that ball.
And why are we cooked? Because exactly what I said. What sells? Because you have to sell to not just
Well,
black
at least the Cosby Show wasn't really a struggle movie.
no.
That was a
what-
family
yes,
movie.
what
That was
you
like a family
appreciated
show.
about the Cosby Show is that
Even though we know Bill Cosby and his issues.
but beyond that, he made sure that he was going to portray everybody in that show with some level of respect. He was a doctor. What was Claire? Claire was like real estate, I think. I know she had a respectable job. Theo became a teacher, right?
Yeah.
You know, but they all.
I mean,
had,
Different World was Different World really a struggle?
No,
show?
A Different World was basically like a story about college life, black college life.
That's cool.
You know.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince, yeah.
They
That
had
wasn't
their
really struggle,
scenes,
but
but
had scenes
it was real life scenes going on.
yeah.
But for some odd reason, Good Times.
Loved it.
Amen was kind of like that
Amen,
pro-Christian
the
family.
Jeffersons too. Sanford and Son, you had these men living in a junkyard, a scrap yard, trying to make money. Anyway,
Oh, have we gone past the era of black sitcoms? Like,
sitcoms. No, because
what black sitcoms are out now?
Well,
that
Blackish
are
was there.
Blackish, okay.
Blackish was there, but I think it just ended.
I didn't like Blackish.
There were moments. It had its moments.
I know we give him a lot of flack. We give him a lot of heat, but I did enjoy House of Pain.
I enjoyed House of Pain too.
And I know
I actually
Tyler
did.
Perry has his moments where he's very
I enjoyed
very
House of-
one dimensional, but House of Pain Meet the Browns was actually pretty fun to watch.
I enjoyed House of Pain in spite of it being by Tyler Perry. Like when I was watching it, I forgot it was about Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
I mean that it was made by Tyler Perry. The same thing with I didn't like Meet the Browns. He was just too over the top for me.
You know, David Mann is a very over the top guy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he could sing. He's a great singer. Like,
Great singer.
Him as a singer, yeah, but him as an actor, I'm like, nah, that's too much for me. That's too much.
Who's
Like,
a better singer, him or Tamala?
that'll be interesting versus. Nah, she got him.
I mean, she's more of a artist though, because she has like how many songs does David have?
I don't know.
Like we know David Mann because of He's Able.
Yeah,
Hold on, my brother.
yeah.
And then you if you've watched the Tyler Perry plays, which I do like the plays. But then again, like we talked about before, I like musicals.
Yes.
You don't like musicals.
No.
So that might be where that disconnect is
Mind
between
you,
that.
I will confess there was a younger version of me who will watch them because I found them entertaining, but more so because of the drama aspect of it.
I want to see if they actually still hold up for me or not. And I think they may be on Tubi, so I might sit down one day and just sit down and if it's on Tubi, I'll sit down and watch it and see if they still hold for me. Cause like the class reunion was good to me. The class reunion one was in the hotel. Uh, class reunion, family reunion was good. Family reunion was the one where
Family.
Lavelle was in there doing the prayer. That was like the first time I heard the prayer.
That
The devil thought he had me.
yeah.
But
This was nuts.
oh gosh, we were in middle school when this happened.
Yeah.
7th grade to be exact, right?
Huh?
7th grade, right?
I think so.
For those who not know what we're talking about, we're watching like upset. I have a video of upsets going, biggest upsets, and it was just the Michigan App State game.
I don't know. There's something about a walk-off home run in baseball. Like, it just hits. No pun
It takes
intended.
too long to get to those moments, though.
It
For me.
do, though.
Like that's the one thing I can't sit down and watch a full baseball. I can sit down and watch volleyball because volleyball the action is continuously going on as long as the ball is up in the air because you never know when somebody's going to just like hit a mean spike or something like that. Or it's just a good rally always gets my adrenaline pumping. But for baseball it's like if hockey, I don't really care about the fights.
That hockey to me is what hockey to me does what soccer does. It like provides me with anticipation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how it happens, because it could happen at any point in time, and you just need to be ready for it. That's what hockey does. That's what hockey. That's why I find myself enjoying
Soccer can be fun. I still like field hockey better, but that's just me.
soccer like is something different.
Just coaching in itself is just another level of like adrenaline, and I gotta get ready for uh coaching once I go back to work because I got one day at work before it's Coach Pierce again.
Um,
Yo, wait, what? When did this happen? Did we beat them? I still feel like we beat them in the series. What's on? All right, Kobe's got the
Kobe's about to
ball.
do something amazing.
9 seconds. Oh Lord, here we
Kobe's
go.
about to do something amazing.
Oh, Pau Gasol with the putback. Pau Gasol with the putback, baby. Oh gosh, is this Harry? It's a young Kevin Durant with a brushed hair. Kevin Durant's got his hair brushed. Can we bring? You know what? For Christmas, I'm gonna send Kevin Durant a hair. I'm gonna send Kevin Durant a brush.
Oh, leave that man alone.
This man's head is egregious. You are a multi-millionaire.
You can afford a nice haircut.
You play on national television. You are one of the most notable names in the National Basketball Association. Why is your hair not brushed? This man looks like he's trying to get like freeform locks with your length. Is this the Cody Parkey game? Is this the Cody Parkey game? The double doink.
This is nuts. How he escaped. Oh, man. Boom.
Boom, boom, and off. The double doink game is wild.
How he got out of Chicago alive is crazy. Turn it. Turn it.
Jordan Babineau. Jordan Babineau with the save. Oh, poor Bill Parcells.
I cried that night, actually.
If it doesn't hurt your feelings, if it makes you feel better, I got a feeling there's a Seahawks game in here somewhere.
I cried that night. I wa-
Dog, he was so close to getting there too.
He was. That's what makes it worse. That's what makes it worse. Because he was so close. He
Dog,
was right there. He just had to stretch the ball out. It was 4th and 1.
yo, Jordan Babineau came in so clutch right there. He was right there.
He was right. He
He was like an inch.
He just had to stretch. And he was fast. Romo had some speed to him.
Romo did have some speed to him.
He had that Trevor Lawrence kind of speed. He's like, that's right. He's in the way that
He was like Aaron Rodgers.
No, I'm saying he had that kind of speed where it's like, oh snap, he can actually move kind of speed. Oh.
Oh my gosh, what a game that was. Texas, is this KD's era?
No, I don't think so. No, Northern Iowa. Oh yeah, this is 2016. Yeah, this is way after KD. No way.
Scoop! Yo, there is nothing like a good NCAA tournament upset, especially when that joint happened on a buzzer beater.
Man, the only thing about the NCAA about the tournament that makes me sad is when some of those higher seeds, when they put the camera on some of the teams that are the higher seeds and they get beat in the tournament, that's worse. Is that really an upset? Is this is this best sports moments or is this upsets? Because that's not really an upset.
Most heartbroken losses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was rooting for Kurt. I was rooting for Kurt that night.
Kurt doesn't have a ring, does? No, he does. He has one.
The greatest show on turf. But this would have been his second one.
That was a dot, though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was a dot.
They didn't deserve. Well, actually, they did deserve it. They let James Harrison run 99.
Oh yeah, that James Harrison touchdown was crazy.
Yeah.
James Harrison is an edge rusher at that.
Yeah. He's also a crazy person.
Well, you had to be crazy playing the NFL during that era.
Oh yeah, the way he was hitting people.
Do we not remember how horrible of a person Darren Sharper is?
Yeah, he's pretty bad. Imagine not going for the ball.
Yo, at a time, it really felt like Pittsburgh was like the place where like they could not fumble finding a good receiver.
Was this the Oilers? When was this?
Was this the year that
Warren Moon. I think the Bills had just gone to the Super Bowl. This is them.
Warren Moon is going off.
Oh yeah.
Warren Moon at one point felt like the best black quarterback
on your team because he's black. Because at quarterback because he's a black quarterback.
Yeah, we had Warren Moon on our team for like a season.
I know. But I'm just saying, in Houston, your team is bad and you need a quarterback, and you got a quarterback, but you don't think he's good enough, essentially.
And then he shows that
and then he does that.
He shows that he's him.
Yeah.
Bring back the Oilers, man.
Nah, I'm good.
Bring back the Oilers. That jersey combination is just sexy. It's the blue and the red for me.
They ran the same play twice.
Is that Kelly? Jim Kelly?
I think no. Kelly was 12, number 12. He's about to throw a pick.
Woo! I got a feeling if it wasn't in the first edition of this video, that Saints game where they had the big touchdown but missed the field goal.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he missed that.
But what are you talking about?
So it was something I wanted to bring up last on when did we last record?
Oh, that's a
Wednesday.
shame.
We recorded Wednesday.
Yeah, Dynamite. Because we weren't
So
watching.
did you see what Rashard Mendenhall said?
So that's what I was. Thank you, because that's what I was gonna lead to, and we actually talked about it at work a bit. Yeah, we pasted them. We're gonna scrap them, honestly.
Who?
Like if they did an all black team versus all,
The issue is who's punting and kicking.
Well, so I have a solution because we found out.
And then they have no cornerbacks.
Season,
They have no cornerbacks.
I'm saying we found out that some of these guys, like some of these are backup kickers. I think one of them was on the Texans. He's kicking extra points, nailing them pretty good.
He's very inaccurate, so you're like, it's going to be like, yes, he made the field goal, instead of like, okay, that was expected.
Well, we got Marquette King, punter.
Okay, so he's a punter.
Right.
But he's not even playing anymore, so I was thinking like active players.
Active players?
So looking at active players, then yeah, you don't have anybody because Marquette hasn't played since 2020.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what you do there.
I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous in the first place. But I mean, so let's see. I think they got us in running backs. That's the bad part. They got us in running backs.
Actively or all time?
Active. They have us in running backs. The best running back in the league right now is White Man.
That's fair.
So they got us in running backs. I think we may have him in quarterback position right now. Yeah. I mean, it depends because Pat is kind of like both.
He plays both sides.
So it's like, who's going to take Pat Mahomes here?
No, what? So I was listening to Pat McAfee. He was talking about this on his show, and he said they should get the Polynesians. So Vita Vea, Troy Polamalu.
I actually got it because I was listening to Clickbait. So like, Scooter and all them.
And I was like, that's not fair.
Because 5 Point Viz, I think he's Asian. He was like, so what did the Asians do here? Because
because you got
they have Younghoe Koo.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
Speaking of which,
unless you add in the Pacific Islanders, then you're talking about.
Apparently, Younghoe Koo has on his, I guess on his Twitter #ATL Hue, HUE. I think it's like on his Twitter, on his Instagram, something like that. Anyway,
you know, it took me so long for you know how long it took me to realize this man's name was not Younghoe. I can't stand Chisel Adonis, man. Listen to Chisel Adonis. I've been calling this man Younghoe Koo for the longest time. So I was like, this man's name is Younghoe Koo. I was like, wait, it's not Younghoe.
No. Yo, that's insane.
Doggone Chisel Adonis, man. Got me saying this man's name wrong for years. Because, you know, I found out about it because he was in the AAF.
Yeah.
So he's probably the best player to ever come out of the AAF. Probably ain't no problem about it. He is.
Yeah.
So you were sitting, Younghoe Koo with the field goal. No, his name is Younghoe. Because it's weird because I had my, I don't know if you had her in some bridge, but my keyboarding, remember we had said that, what was it, a keyboarding class?
Keyboarding, yeah.
Did you have Miss Ho?
I think so.
So our keyboarding teacher, her name was Miss Ho.
Ah.
So it was just all kinds of weird.
You gotta track this better.
So running back wise, okay, you said that. So if you were to give them give them two top receivers, I would say Puka Nacua. Honestly, I'm giving it Puka and Cooper.
Yeah.
Puka and Cooper.
Adam
Which is
Thielen,
scary.
Adam Thielen is in there somewhere.
Adam Thielen in the slot.
Yeah.
No, Adam Thielen, Puka, and put Cooper in the slot.
Yeah.
That's a scary. That's a scary.
Yeah, well, I imagine there are adequate corners to cover them.
Who's covering Puka Nacua?
I don't know. There's some. I don't know.
Every corner in the league is black.
Yeah.
And this man is still torching everybody.
Somebody will get it done.
Who?
I don't know.
Who's getting it done? Because nobody's getting it done yet. What is Puka Nacua's stats right now? Hold on.
He kind of held them. Man, This makes me angry every time I see it. Turn this off. Can we turn this off? Is there something else? Is there like... Because every time I see this particular game, I get angry at the Falcons.
You're not the Falcons fan. Why are you mad?
Because it's just like... I've never been more...
That catch was tough, though.
I've never been more disappointed in a team.
All right, here we go. Puka Nakua stats. All right, so far, this man has 96 catches.
Dog.
96 catches.
Okay.
1,327 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Okay.
When was this man drafted? When was this man drafted? Was he even drafted? Let me see something, because I don't know if this man was drafted. Because that's gonna say something else to it too. Because what all the receivers? There was a lot of receivers drafted this year. Fifth round pick. What year was this? 2023?
Yeah.
Let's look at all the rookie receivers. So Jordan Addison is good.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, we won that game. Because Blair Walsh.
How did he shake that thing so bad?
And then 2 years later, we bring him in and he kicks us out of the playoffs. We played the Redskins. He missed like 5 field goals. Ooh. How we didn't cut him that day, I do not know.
I didn't jump him that day. He had the laces out.
And
that's ridiculous.
All right, so here's all the receivers that were drafted ahead of him. Zay Flowers.
Oh, no, not BYU beating Nebraska because Nebraska's incompetent.
JSN. Jordan Addison. Tank Dale. This man's name is Nathaniel. Rashee Rice. Jaden Reed. Quentin Johnston, is trash. Jonathan Mingo. Josh Downs. Marvin Mims, who's actually pretty solid.
It's sad how bad Nebraska has been for like the last 15 years. Maybe I'm weak. Maybe 15 years. 15 is a little.
When was the last time Nebraska was good?
It's been a while.
Golly.
It's been a while. It's kind of breaks my heart, to be honest with you.
I don't remember a time of
it
a good
was before our time.
Poor Nebraska.
Like they've just been.
They should have picked up Deion Sanders.
It's like Wisconsin. Like no, because Nebraska it's
they're Big
red.
Ten, right?
Huh?
They're Big Ten.
Yeah, but Nebraska's red. And I don't think Nebraska is liberal enough. Not liberal enough.
Deion's a conservative. Chill out.
No, I mean, I don't.
Have you not heard this man talk? This man is definitely conservative.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I don't think they're.
Oh, you think they be nigga?
Yeah. I think they're too Midwestern. I think they're too red enough for.
Nah, if anything, that would be Brigham Young. You know, they don't like us around these parts. I've never sat down and watched a college baseball game.
I thought that was David Starr for a second.
Why is he looking like that? I've never seen a baseball player make that face. That's like a Kobe Bryant face. So let's go to defensive. Let's go to the defensive line for white people. You got Mad Max,
Max Crosby, Bosa,
both Nick and Joey,
and T.J. Watt.
Oh gosh, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
But offensive line, you have Trent Williams. You have,
I mean, they have David Bakhtiari.
yeah.
Linebacker position. Who are the top linebackers now that are
Well, they had
not
Leighton
black?
Vander Esch. They had.
Well, Leighton Vander Esch was not a top linebacker. Let's be honest
Well,
here.
he's a linebacker. And
He's a linebacker, but I'm looking for the top linebackers.
I don't think you have a top linebacker that's a white man. Right
Golly, are they? Is that becoming a?
You had Clay Matthews, but
Is the last like elite middle linebacker that was a white man Luke Kuechly?
he was elite. Gone too soon, but he was elite.
You said
was
gone too soon,
great.
like this man is dead.
No, I'm just saying he left the league too soon. But injuries. This was crazy. This is probably the greatest game I've ever seen. I'm lying. It's still Colorado State from earlier. This was pretty crazy, but
I'm at Fox Sports that has their best 2023 linebackers. Let's see what they say. Fred Warner is easily number one.
yeah.
Roquan Smith is number 2.
Yeah.
Demario Davis number 3. Okay, Matt Milano.
This is nuts.
Levante, Bobby Wagner,
nuts.
C.J. Mosley,
Come on now.
Zaire Franklin, Drake Greenlaw, Quincy. There's one in the top 10.
Exactly.
Matt Milano.
Exactly.
Dang. Safety wise, really, there's only one. No, they have the dude on the Eagles. They can have Blankenship.
Yeah. And who else?
Harrison Smith.
I keep forgetting he's white. I feel like he's mixed. Is he?
Let them have him. There's not many things. There's not too many to pick from over here. Okay. The last time a white man played cornerback in the NFL was 22 years ago. Jason Sehorn was 22 years ago. Like, golly.
We got everybody. No, so Barstool.
There's got to be another. There's got to be one coming in soon. We need more white cornerbacks.
Barstool did. No. So who said it?
White cornerbacks matter.
Who said? Oh, Dominic Foxworth said it's kind of insulting. Not insulting, but he finds it kind of amazing that that it's kind of odd that you don't have. There's nobody athletic enough or smart enough as a white in college to play corner. As far as like white guys, there's plenty of. I imagine there's plenty of white defensive backs in high school right now that are college level. You know what I mean?
Is it that? I don't know what the issue is because you have
That's
some
what I'm
elite
saying.
white receivers.
You do, but you can.
So the
I
athleticism
feel like
is there.
I feel like most of them become like they get altered to receivers versus corners,
Right, because the
Or-
athleticism is there. Look at Travis.
or-
They got Travis Kelce.
or like
Oh gosh, they have two of the top. No, they have.
them and
They have the
Kittle.
best. The best two tight ends are going to be on their team.
Well, Kyle Pitts is good. He just doesn't.
Kyle
get-
Pitts is in Atlanta, so that's the
Exactly,
problem.
so.
Maybe when they fire Arthur Smith, maybe they'll.
If they find
So the Falcons have to be the worst team in the NFL right now,
well, they're the
just
most
based
held
off of coaching.
back, they're the most held back team.
Because when you look at the talent pool that is in Atlanta, you're talking Bijan Robinson.
Desmond Ritter.
I'm definitely going to say Desmond Ritter is.
Well, I mean, you have some.
You have Bijan, you have Cordero, you have
Kyle.
Drake London,
Kyle.
Kyle Pitts. Why aren't you using these weapons? Because Arthur Smith?
yeah.
Fair enough. When did this happen?
I
Golly.
think it's a Big Ten championship game
When were we this good?
years ago.
This must have been in middle school, too. Back when I used to go back and forth with
Oh
Haley.
yeah, I think that's on Twitch now. Apparently, you can go topless on Twitch.
What the heck?
Apparently,
Twitch trying to get people back. That's all that is.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Speaking of which, I'm live on Twitch now. Shout out to Twitch. What is Leon up to nowadays? I ain't heard from Leon. This man be going live every time I'm not busy. Mr. Krabs' door is spiraling out of control. Looking at Twitter before we get to the main event of things.
Cool.
She's such a dork.
The Man, Not Your Average Girl, coming to shelves March 26th.
Oh, Becky Lynch is writing a book.
Cool.
I refuse to talk about that T.D. Jake stuff right now because, as far as I know, that is very much allegations right now. What's going on? What you think about AJ showing up in not at GCW yesterday?
I think it's good. Good for him. Good for him.
People were mad about that. I was like, y'all really
No,
up
they
here?
were mad because it's GCW.
No,
That's what they were mad about.
no.
To me.
They were mad because it's Dollar.
Yeah.
The issue is people. This man. Let's go ahead and talk about it because the hate AJ Francis gets just because of a situation that happened where his knee let out. So
Oh,
the
the dive?
the dive.
That was what's there to hate about for that? It looked bad, yes, but like
His knee gave out,
exactly. Like
but it seems like
he's not his career's not over.
it's between. So is that. I still think people are still mad about the shoe situation.
What shoe situation?
So this is during his first stint in WWE where he made the post about some of your favorite wrestlers aren't really sneakerheads, they just be wearing shoes that look cool.
They're about the Bucks.
You could say it was about the Bucks, but he wasn't lying.
No, he's not. He's not.
I think he said something more to the extent of that your favorite wrestlers are more used to wearing Asics than like Jordans and whatnot, and they were wearing Jordans. Let's see, I told you, and they were wearing Jordans to look cool.
Yeah.
Like, how many wrestlers how many people were wrestling in Jordans before the last few years? Shane. Cena was not wearing Jordans.
No?
This man was wearing pumps.
I don't know. You have to. I don't know.
He was wearing. I don't ever remember seeing Cena wearing Jordans wrestling. Shane McMahon.
I was gonna say the Usos. No, those are ones.
No, but I'm talking about before the last few years.
Oh, then I don't know.
They were wearing wrestling boots. Shane McMahon. I can't think of anybody else. AJ is a sneakerhead. Dude's an athlete.
Yeah.
And that's the funny part that people don't realize. AJ Francis didn't need wrestling. Man played 5 years in the league. Granted, he wasn't like a mainstay guy that was always going to be out there. Yeah, he got cut a few times. But how many people can say that they played any snaps in the league? Played for the Dolphins, Seahawks, Redskins, Patriots, Giants.
What's up with people's exception wanting to be cops?
What's wrong with being a cop?
No, it's just like it's.
If I want in
No, it just
education
says
since I was gonna be a cop.
No, I'm just saying she.
What the heck? He's like, we'll watch it later.
She pretended to be a cop and then got caught up in a real shooting and I guess screwed up.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Nick DeLorean because I didn't know what the heck that was at.
I want to get to this right quick and not dwell on it. Did you read the story about the woman in Ohio who's being charged with a felony for abuse of a corpse because she had a miscarriage? And it
Huh?
so a woman in Ohio is being this is not made up. A woman in Ohio is being charged with a felony for having a miscarriage. Yeah, she had a miscarriage, and I guess she passed it in her toilet instead of the hospital, and she got charged with a felony for abuse of a corpse. Let me make sure I don't get the story.
Okay. Wow. What the world?
Yeah, you see it?
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's getting out of hand. It's weird. Not out of hand. It's just like what because mind you, in it she said like you're gonna die. You basically gotta or you're gonna die. You know what I mean?
Say it again. She said what?
No, not she didn't say it, but like but it said like yeah, she miscarried into her toilet. And then the problem was she miscarried in her bathroom, was admitted to hospital for a life-threatening hemorrhage. She had a hemorrhage. Like that was gonna kill her if she didn't unless she after she miscarried. They removed the toilet from her home and searched for fetal remains. All that stuff. The code specifies that women in no case should be criminalized for the death of in utero of an unborn child. Her lawyer argued that there is no law in Ohio that requires a woman suffering a miscarriage to bury or cremate those remains. So she's being, like I said, she's being charged with abuse of a corpse because she didn't, I guess, dispose of it of the body properly, which I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. I'm sure she didn't flush it down the toilet. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with it. You know. Let me see what it. Oh, here, let me, because that's.
I'm gonna wait and see, like somebody that's actually very well versed in the law of that. Is going to say something.
Okay, so she said she was having severe cramping and bleeding. She was told very clearly the fetus was not viable and could not and would not survive. She's admitted to the hospital twice that week, but left after waiting in a room for several hours. Friday that week, she miscarried in her bathroom. She's 22 weeks and 1 day pregnant. She didn't tell anyone she was. Okay, so she did flush the toilet after she miscarried. Toilet overflowed, and she used a bucket to try and clean up. She was definitely trying not to let anyone in her family know about the miscarriage. Yeah. Took to the hospital.
So the issue is that how so what I'm just trying to get to is looks like the issue is how she tried to get rid of the.
Yes. Which, to me, it's like.
That's a real sticky situation.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what is she supposed to do, and what quantifies as a. They lost. What year was this? This is the Joe Burrow. Yeah, that was the Joe Burrow year. That didn't matter. They were going to win that game anyway. The loudest crowd reactions and a loss. That's crazy.
I'm really trying to understand it because, like, okay, so maybe it wasn't a good idea to flush it.
Right. Right.
It's good. That's gonna be one that I really want to see what,
You gotta
because
see
that is going to be a precedent being set there.
Yeah.
So if they go ahead and convict her, that's going to be a real sticky situation. I want no parts of it. Another thing I don't want any parts of, this whole thing of being more upset about something than somebody else that is involved in the situation. Is it? So you know who Simone Biles is?
Yeah. God. I saw the video, and if anything, she looked the most unbothered I'd ever seen a human in any situation. In the situation.
Because maybe she agrees with everything he said.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
It's like
yes. Maybe
Simone Biles agreed that the man was the catch.
Yes, because like he said in the video, I didn't go for her. She went for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so in essence, that would kind of make him the catch in that situation.
Right. Now, I am of the ideology that he to find his wife is a good thing. But I understand that not everybody believes in that same mindset.
Right.
So, right. I'm not going to sit here and get upset because he said that.
Right.
But at the same time, I do understand that there are people who don't know who Simone Biles is to this day.
Right. Or there are also people. Well, here's what one tweet I saw. I think you responded to it. So he said, he's the catch. Did somebody respond? She had a female profile pic. Put his NFL highlights next to her gymnastics highlights. Was that you?
I think I did see that.
But I remember seeing that, and I was like, "What's the?"
Well, like, there's no. Yes, he's not like Travis Kelce.
No,
he's
not this phenomenal player. He's not. He's good.
He scored a touchdown Thanksgiving.
Clearly, he's good enough to make it in the NFL.
No, that's the part that blows me. People try to, like we just talked about a few minutes ago with Dollar.
Right.
If you make it to a 53-man roster,
yes,
any of the 32 teams in the NFL,
yes, making
it to a 53-man roster. Very difficult.
Insane.
We know people that we thought would have made it to the NFL. We know a guy that played in the league.
Yeah. I
know 3. Personally, 3. Got a cousin, King, Dion, from Sunbridge.
Oh yeah, he did make it.
He started off with the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
And then Lyndon Trail.
Oh, this was great.
Lyndon Trail and Deion King they were like the top 2 linebackers on the team at a point. And so neither one of the people names, my cousin, he had a highlight. He had like a highlight. It was you remember they were doing the big hit stuff. I forget what they used to call it on ESPN. They used to highlight all the big hits.
Top players.
No, it was just like big hits. I forget what they called it. He had one there. But outside of that, most of those guys didn't make. Well, Dion did play a few snaps during the regular season. To make it on a 53-man roster means that you are the elite of the regulars.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're on the 0-16 Browns. The regular person could not do what these guys do. So to sit here and try to downplay the fact that Jonathan Owens. Jonathan Owens is my cousin. Jonathan Owens, because he got cut a few times.
No, not even that. because Jonathan Owens is not as good at what he does as Simone Biles is as what she does. That's honestly what people are upset. They're saying because he's not better than her in his respective craft, which is like apples to oranges, is what people are upset about. They're upset about, like, how is he the catch if he's not on her level? That's basically what it is. That's pretty much.
I found the tweet. She's like, let's put his NFL highlights up to her next to her gymnastic highlights to see who's the catch.
And that was you who responded to it.
Yeah, I said y'all more bothered than her, and I laughed.
Yeah, because she laughed. She was sitting in the room. She was in the room laughing, having a good time. While now, what's the other dude? What's the other dude with the beard? Who's not? I know Ryan Clark is in there.
I don't know who else is in there.
Anyway,
But they didn't do a good. They did not help the situation at all.
no,
Because they really helped egg on this fake outrage where people are really bothered by the fact that he didn't know who. And if he was lying that whole time, because this is not the first time he said. He's been saying for a while that he didn't know who she was.
which is fair.
And she basically slid into his DM.
See, that's what I'm saying.
She shot the shot.
Yeah. She saw him, thought he was cute, was like, hey, what's up?
It may be the fact that he did not know who she was made it that much more for her to be able to say, I like this guy.
Exactly. For one, like, if anything, it's like
That shot.
it's like ASAP Rocky dating Rihanna. Like, they're both pretty famous, but you're always looking at how did this dude like get Rihanna? Like, you know what I mean? And honestly, my theory is, because he's goofy. You know, UCF
People
is a
are-
problem.
Oh, yeah. Back in them Griffin days.
No. I'm talking about UCF. I'm talking about when this is like, I think this was 2000.
Yeah, but
That was
when they had the twins.
Yeah. I remember this game. I watched this game and I watched the Memphis game. Classics. Classic
Rest
game.
in peace to this guy.
Yeah, but shout out to the guy who threw the pass.
His only good pass in the entire game.
Oh, shut up.
Dog, have you not seen this man throw the ball?
I just saw it right there. The whip for the game-winning touchdown.
That was God.
Oh, my God.
God threw that ball.
God did it.
God did.
What time is it?
It is 7:45.
All right. Let's get into the real stuff.
Hip hop is cooked.
It is. It's
Hip hop is
So
cooked,
somebody
bruh.
asked me, I think it was here, or I forgot where it was, but I say it's not. I love this play. I will forever love this play. What Alabama did today, what Alabama did this season at Auburn, I don't care if it was 10 years later or this will always be better than that. This will always be better than that. This was awesome. I'm not saying it because Alabama lost. I'm saying it because of how I felt in that moment. I felt like I was watching this game wondering what is going to happen. And then when he takes it back, I'm like, there's no way he's going to. Like, I'm like this guy. I'm like, there's no way, right? I'm watching like, okay, he caught it in the end zone. I was like, well, he's not going to run it back. They're going to overtime. He's not going to get past the 50. He's down the sideline. He's not getting tackled. Oh my gosh, he's gone. Oh my God, the game is over. Bama just lost. That was my legit reaction to that. It was amazing. Anyway.
So,
No,
I sent
it's
you.
not going to last the 50 years. Not as we know it. Not the one as we know it.
There's gonna have to be a
Oh,
major.
yeah, the Ray Allen shot.
There's